Welcome, everybody, to the Breathitt County High School softball complex as we get ready for 55th District softball action. Breathitt County Lady Cats hosting the Lady Tigers of Jackson City. I'm Steve Neese alongside James Turner and John Couch. Coach Couch on the camera for us, but sitting close enough, he's going to be on the call with us. We appreciate that. James getting ready to help us out with the color.
Sir.
You guys did the Jackson City baseball game last night.
We did. It was a Wolf County started off, 3 runs in the first, 4 runs in the second, and scored one more run throughout the game. It was an 8-1 game, but Jackson City, I can tell you, a very young team, but you can tell, Coach Couch, a lot of bright spots.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I was telling Steve earlier that they left several kids on base, one time first and second, one time second and third, and good batters, behind them made just a few little mistakes or really good defensive plays, and it cost them some runs. So
Wolf County
could have been 8-5.
And Wolf County has 7 seniors, too.
Yeah.
On top of that.
And he rotated. When he would change a pitcher, he would change 3 or 4 different spots. Those kids can play anywhere.
Yeah.
I mean,
they're
just
very versatile.
Yeah, and that makes it tough.
It makes it a little easier on the coach to make the substitutions, and
it does.
It makes it harder to beat a team because they're real tough when they can do that, just swap in and out and not lose really anything when they do that. But softball action tonight, Breathitt County, Jackson City. You all had 55th District baseball last night, 55th District softball tonight, and then again on Thursday, back to Jackson City baseball to be James and John over there calling that game Thursday night from Breathitt Park once again. As we get ready for opening pitch for Jackson City, the lineup will be Ritchie leading off, then Cole and Napier, 1, 2, 3. 4, 5, 6, Combs, Mullins, Turner, 7, 8, 9, Woods, Hayes, and Clemens. Breathitt County with bowling pitching, behind the plate Napier. Third to first in order, Chloe Hayes, back Pelfrey and Barnett as the first pitch to Ritchie is taken for ball 1. And then left to right in order for Breathitt County, Neese, Hayes, and Bellamy, and that is Tinley Hayes in center.
And a beautiful evening for high school softball.
The 1-0, a swing and a miss for strike 1. Count even at 1 ball and 1 strike.
Jackson City, a record of 0-3.
Here's the 1-1. Swing and a miss for strike 2. Breathitt County had a big win on Thursday last week over Wolf County in district action.
It sure did, and that score was 13-7. The Lady Cats lost last night.
1-2.
To a good Estill County team.
Popped up, foul. Count remains 1 ball, 2 strikes. We've got the center field camera. Tried to get it out of the wind, but, it might be the spot where the wind swirls. As WJSN 97.3 joining us on air now as we have another foul ball chopped third base side. Count still 1 ball, 2 strikes to Ritchie leading off the top of the first for the Jackson City Lady Tigers. Coach Clemens down at third for Jackson City, the head coach.
Shoot, Riley bats left-handed. I'd show her that little running bat, and she'd be halfway to first base, lead off anyways.
Bowling stepped off, got the pitch call. Now Ritchie steps out. They step back in. Here's the 1-2. Going to be slapped at third, foul once more. Ritchie doing a good job keeping the at-bat going.
Right at Coach Clemens, that was.
Got Breathitt County Middle School baseball down the way here from where we sit right now.
I can't tell who they're playing. I can't see the letters on was white against that yellow. You can't see.
Here's the 1-2 again. That one's a cross for strike 3, and that is 1 up, 1 down for Jackson City here in the top of the first, as that will bring Cole to the plate with the bases empty.
That's about the only one she didn't swing at. She kept everything going, foul tips, and got her 2 strikes. And
Bowling has an ERA of 2.55, a really good pitcher.
First pitch to Cole, upstairs, ball 1.
She's a senior.
First 2 batters for Jackson City on the left side of the plate. Don't get a ton of that. You get more in softball than you do baseball, but still, you don't get a ton of that in high school. As 1-0 delivery here, going to be fouled back out of play for strike 1. Count goes even at 1 ball and 1 strike. Appreciate everybody joining us tonight, whether you're listening on 97.3 WJSN or watching us on YouTube. The YouTube live channel presented by Citizens Bank and Trust Company of Jackson. As The 1-1 is taken for ball 2, 2 balls and a strike. If you haven't checked out the YouTube channel, we invite you to do so. Go to youtube.com, go to the search bar, type in WJSN 97.3. As the 2-1 here going to be fouled off third base side. Count runs now 2-2.
And 1 out. Breathitt County taking on Jackson City, 55th district matchup.
Here's the break-even pitch. Swing and a miss for strike 3, and that's 2 up, 2 down for the Lady Tigers here in the top half of inning number 1. So 2 outs, base is empty. And to the plate is Napier. First pitch from Bowling going to be swung on and missed for strike 1.
Napier, a junior, Natalie Napier. Base is empty for Jackson City. Nice crowd here on hand.
Here's the 0-1. Missed for ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Yeah, kind of like Breathitt and Wolf and Jackson and Wolf and
Big
Breathitt
crowds.
and Jackson.
Nice crowds.
Oh, yeah, always, no matter the sport. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Taken for strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Base is empty for Jackson City.
1-2 pitch. That one's upstairs and away. Count goes even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Good to see the Reds starting off with a pretty good start to their season, 3-1 so far. Lone loss coming on opening day.
To the Red Sox, and they got the Pirates now, right?
Yep. Here's the break-even pitch from Bowling. Swing and a miss for strike 3 as Bowling will strike out the side. And that'll go to the bottom half of, as I say that, they had to throw down to first. I'm sorry, I looked down to score that and missed that. They did get to throw to first in time for the 3rd out. We go to the bottom half of the first. Scoreless back in 1. This is WJSN Sports.
Since 1962, Citizens Bank and Trust of Jackson has been proud to serve the community. They care about the people of Breathitt County and are the only locally owned bank in the community. With 2 branches in Jackson and 1 in Beattyville, they're never too far away when you need them. And with the latest innovations in banking, keeping track of your finances has never been easier. Helping to grow Breathitt County as leaders for over 60 years. That's Citizens Bank and Trust, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Jim Baker Auto Parts is located behind Goodyear and BP on Highway 15 South in Jackson. There's parking for all vehicles, including 4-wheelers. They carry paint and the store is packed with parts. Also, if a part needs to be ordered, they can do that as well. Jim and Eugene Baker offer great service and are proud to support all local athletes. Come check out Jim Baker Auto Parts and their House of Knowledge.
We go to the bottom half of the first inning, and Breathitt County will run down their lineup real quick. Leading off is center fielder Hayes. Bowling, that's Tinley Hayes. Bowling is pitching, batting second. Batting third is a shortstop back, and the cleanup hitter is Pelfrey, who's at second. Batting 5, 6, 7, that's Hayes, Bellamy, Barnett, Chloe Hayes, the third baseman. Bellamy in right field, Barnett at first. And then 8, 9, Neese and Napier. Neese in left, Napier in center for Jackson City. Napier pitching. Ritchie behind the plate. And if I look at this right, Woods, Turner, Hayes, and Cole from third to first. And then left to right, Mullins, Combs, and Clemens as Tinley Hayes digging in to lead off the top. It's going to be the bottom of the first for Breathitt County is Napier. With the sign, winds, delivers, first pitch, bunted right to short. Turner will field and bobbles it, cannot get the throw off cleanly, so a leadoff batter aboard for Breathitt County.
That was Tinley Hayes, Tinley number 2. She's a sophomore.
So Bowling to the plate. So take the first pitch for a called strike. They throw down to first. Hayes back in time.
Bowling, a senior. Lady Cats has a runner on.
Here's the 0-1. Line drive to second base as Hayes will make the catch for out number 1. Runner still at first for Breathitt County.
No score. Bottom of the first. Big 55th district matchup.
Back at the plate now for Lady Cats. She'll take the first pitch for ball 1 as Hayes gets a decent lead at first, but goes back to the bag. Thought we might see Breathitt be a little aggressive on the base pass. Not saying they're not going to be, as the 1-0 is swinging a miss for strike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out, 1 on. Bottom of the first. Scoreless, though. Here's the 1-1 pitch.
There she goes.
Popped up behind first. It'll bounce fair. It'll be a single as Hayes will go to second for Breathitt County and stop there.
Lady Cats has 2 on now.
Still 1 out. As Pelfrey at the plate now for Breathitt County, trying to get the Lady Cats on the board. Runner in scoring position out at second as she'll square the bump, pull back, and it's a called strike. Breathitt County.
Mercy.
Now they're being aggressive
They
on the
sure
base
are.
pass. And that's what I thought we would see. They've been, I want to say, fairly aggressive all year to this point, in the games we've done anyway. As Napier winds the 0-1, upstairs, ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. They throw down to first. Breathitt County. Hayes will take off from second, go to third. And it'll be runners at the corners. One ball, 1 strike.
Lady Cats threatening here.
Here's the 1-1 from Napier. Upstairs, ball 2 as back will go to second. Three and 1 the count now.
No score early on.
Three 1 pitch upstairs for ball 4. Bases loaded for Breathitt County.
Lady Cats in trouble here early on, Coach Couch.
Yeah, just not finding the strike zone.
Chloe Hayes to the plate now for Breathitt County as they're trying to break the scoreless tie here in the bottom of the first and swinging a miss for strike 1.
I could see Tinley Hayes doing the squeeze play and not caring a bit to do it.
Whether the rest of the team knows about it, is that what you're saying?
Yes.
Okay. Here's the 0-1.
She just got that kind of motivation.
Taken for strike 2, and the count is no balls, 2 strikes.
Breathitt County out to a good start, 6-1 on the season.
They play some pretty good teams, too.
Yes, they have.
Martin County and Wolf. And
0-2, swing and a miss for strike 3, and that's out number 2 for the Lady Cats here in the bottom of the first. Still going to have the bases loaded. With 2 down now, Bellamy at the plate.
Bellamy, number 17, a sophomore.
First pitch from Napier taken upstairs for ball 1.
Bases loaded here for the Lady Cats.
1-0, swing and a miss for strike 1. Leadoff error as Hayes reached to start the inning. As the 1-1 skips in the dirt for ball 1. There's going to be ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike. It pretty well sits in. It's been out, then a batter reaches, then out, and then a batter reached. Here's line drive into center field. It'll be down, 1 run in. Breathitt County's waving the runner from third. There's a rounded second. From second, rounded third, went home. I'll get it out in a minute. So it's 2-0 Breathitt County.
Breathitt County on the board.
2 RBI single. As Barnett at the plate takes the first pitch for ball 1.
You have 2 outs. Bottom of the first.
Here's the 1-0. Swing and a miss for strike 1. Count even at a ball and a strike.
Runners at first and second for Breathitt.
1-1 pitch going to be popped up foul territory first base side. It will land safely for strike 2. Not because Jackson City didn't go after it.
Great effort by Jackson City.
Just couldn't get there in time. So 1-2 count as Napier readies, winds, delivers. Chopper, foul, third base side. Well, we've got a chance, guys. A quick question. Did Connecticut win that game the other night, or did Duke lose?
Well, too bad they both couldn't get beat, right? Too bad they both couldn't get beat.
I agree. Of course, I'll say that I think Duke lost it more than Connecticut won it.
Up by 19.
It was a nice play at the end of the game.
Yes, it was.
When you had 10 seconds, all you had to do was just
Yeah.
I mean, the one kid there that's probably the best player on the team, the freshman there, Boozer, just hang on to the ball, son. Make them foul you. Go up to the line and hit 2. And
1-2 pitch was fouled off as Napier readies another 1-2. Upstairs, ball 2. Count even, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Got to say this. There's been some exciting games in the tournament this year.
Very good games. Vanderbilt was almost a really exciting end.
Yeah, it almost came out as Kentucky's first round game did.
Yes.
The 2-2 going to be fouled off once again. Barnett doing a good job extending the at-bat. It's 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, 2 on. Runners at first and second. 2-0. Breathitt County in the bottom half of the first. Deuce is wild to the last number, right? Is Barnett going to go talk to her coach?
Well, Steve, who you got in the Final Four?
It's the winner of Michigan, Arizona, in my opinion. Those are the 2 best teams. Been the 2 best teams all year. Here's the break-even pitch. Taken for strike 3, and that'll do it for the bottom of the first for Breathitt County. Lady Cats played a couple of runs, though. 1 earned, 1 unearned, and they lead it 2-0, going to the top half of inning number 2. Due up for Jackson City, 4, 5, 6. Combs, Mullins, and Turner. We will be back in 1 minute. Back in 1. This is WJSN Sports.
Dairy Queen on Highway 15 in Campton is a proud supporter of youth sports. They want you to know they have the best drive-through service with friendly faces and quick drive-through times. You can come get breakfast, lunch, or dinner and finish off with one of our sweet treats. We have many to choose from. Come dine in or carry out at Dairy Queen in Campton or give us a call at 606-668-6363.
Hi, everybody. This is John Bunn. I want you all to know that the Opportunity Store next to the post office in Jackson on Highway 15 has never had so many neat things to buy for low prices. A lot of them are new. The selection's never been greater. Clothes, shoes, whatnots, dishes, furniture. I mean, all types of things I can't begin to tell you. The hours are Monday through Friday, 9 to 5, Saturday, 9 to 4. That's the Opportunity Store next to the post office. I promise you, stop in. You'll say John was right. Thank you for listening. Don't forget, God is good all the time.
2-0 over the Lady Tigers. Breathitt County with the lead. 2 runs, 2 hits, 1 error by Jackson City, 2 stranded for the Lady Cats in that bottom half of the first. 2 up for Jackson City, 4, 5, 6. Combs, Mullins, and Turner. As Breathitt County, the early lead. Seems like it's always easier to play with a lead the whole game than to try to come from behind. Just my opinion.
It gets the pressure off of you, right?
Yep.
I agree with that. Coach Couch, who you got in the Final Four?
And if I had to choose between Michigan and Arizona, I'm going Arizona.
Well, that's who those are probably the 2 best teams in the tournament. Michigan, Arizona, the length and
Combs at the plate.
Well, I'm for Illinois, but they got a rough road to hoe.
Combs takes the first pitch for ball one. 1 ball, no strikes. Ivicic, the former
his
Kentucky player
Two of them.
at Illinois, is the
Lando Antigua, the former UK assistant.
0-1 inside for ball two. Combs ahead in the count. 2 balls, no strikes. A hitter's count here.
Combs, a sophomore. She wears number 13.
Here's the 0-2 pitch. Foul tip. Back for strike one.
Auburn in the Final Four of the NIT at Illinois State.
Rumors already circulating about who Kentucky might go after. Of course, Jalen Lowe in the portal. As the 2-1 pitch here going to be fouled back over our heads. Strike two. Count even at 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Well, big recruit does he announce today, Stokes. Looks like Kansas, Tyrone Stokes.
Yeah, he was waiting to make sure that what's his name's going to stay.
Bill Self's going to not retire.
That was him retiring. Probably would have put him to UK.
So Combs digs back in. The break-even pitch here in the dirt. Taking ball 3.
And it surprised me that the 2 of Georgia's players, you've got Wilkins is leaving, Dominic's son. I thought that was odd. And then you got the guard, real good point guard. So,
I guess it's all about the money, right?
yeah.
Payoff pitch here is taken inside for ball 4. First base runner of the night for Jackson City comes here in the top of the second. Leading off the top of the second as Combs gets the walk. You call that a strike? Called that a what?
I think, did he say something about her bat, not getting the bat?
I don't
Oh,
know.
he's putting her back.
It was a full count.
Yes, it's still showing 3-2.
I'm not sure. Payoff pitch again. This one's strike 3. So that's out number 1 instead of a leadoff walk. That's a strikeout to start the second for Jackson City.
Changes the dynamics.
Yep.
Here's a swing and a miss here for strike 1.
Scores 2-0. Breathitt County leading.
It was almost like it was an ABS challenge or something, right? Here's the 0-1. Skips in the dirt. Ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike.
You can see the dust.
Yes, you can.
I'll have to question it. It's going to start getting dry.
1 ball, 1 strike. Top of the second. 1 out. Base is empty. 2-0 Breathitt County as Bowling winds, delivers. Swing and a miss for strike 2. 1-2 the count.
Is Breathitt Seniors back or?
Senior trip,
Yeah.
junior senior trip. Yeah, I think so for the most part. I know the group that went to New York is back. As here's a foul ball, third base side. Hayes comes in and grabs the ball before it tries to roll back fair.
That'd be pretty neat going to New York.
Yes, with your friends.
Yeah, I've seen a few pictures and stuff. Look like he's enjoying himself.
1-2 count. Swing and a miss, strike 3, and that's 2 up, 2 down for the Lady Tigers here in the top of inning number 2.
I thought it was odd. For years, City School went junior, senior. I went as a junior. And the last 7-8 years, they've went just seniors. Breathitt's always went just seniors.
And now this year, junior senior trip, yeah.
Just not enough to
go.
And
I guess so, yeah.
To rent a bus, you've got to have it loaded.
First pitch to Turner was up and away for ball 1. 2 outs, base is empty here in the top of the second for Jackson City as 1-0 pitch is across for the first strike in the at-bat. It's 1 ball, 1 strike.
Scores 2-0. Breathitt County leading Jackson City in 55th District softball action.
1-1 pitch. It's in the dirt. Ball 2. 2-1. I want to thank our sponsors for making everything possible to do these broadcasts, especially the Title sponsor, Citizens Bank and Trust of Jackson. The 2-1 pitch here. Cross for strike 2. Count goes even, 2-2.
Yeah, we got 2 outs as well.
Break-even pitch. Outside, ball 3. Count goes full. Bowling 32 pitches so far here with 2 outs and a full count at the top of the second. The payoff pitch to Turner. Line foul, first base side towards us. Out of play.
Yeah, and I saw that ball flash right before my eyes.
Got some speed on it, didn't it? Yeah.
I have protection directly in front of me. Anything on the sides here now, I'm hurting, but directly in front is the payoff pitch to Turner is taken for ball 4. 2-out walk issued to Kerrigan Turner and Jackson City. And they put a runner at first. And to the plate for Jackson City is Woods.
I think the fans or somebody down in there needs to holler 4 on one of them.
Carol Woods, number 18, she's a 7th grader.
Takes the first pitch for a called strike. Here's the 0-1. Slow roller to second. Pelfrey Field slips to first for out number 3. That'll do it for the top of inning number 2 for Jackson City. We go to the bottom half of the second inning. Due up for Breathitt County. It'll be 8-9-1, Nice, Napier, and Hayes. We'll be back in 1 minute. Back in 1. This is WJSN Sports.
Since 1962, Citizens Bank and Trust of Jackson has been proud to serve the community. They care about the people of Breathitt County and are the only locally owned bank in the community. With 2 branches in Jackson and 1 in Beattyville, they're never too far away when you need them. And with the latest innovations in banking, keeping track of your finances has never been easier. Helping to grow Breathitt County as leaders for over 60 years. That's Citizens Bank and Trust, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Jim Baker Auto Parts is located behind Goodyear and BP on Highway 15 South in Jackson. There's parking for all vehicles, including 4-wheelers. They carry paint and the store is packed with parts. Also, if a part needs to be ordered, they can do that as well. Jim and Eugene Baker offer great service and are proud to support all local athletes. Come check out Jim Baker Auto Parts and their House of Knowledge.
Welcome back to WJSN 97.3. 14th Region Softball action, 55th District, Breathitt County facing Jackson City here.
Nice leading off the top. It's going to be bottom of the first for the Lady Cats, since she'll foul off the first pitch for strike 1.
With Nice in left field? Is that what she
Yes.
Okay. She's one of those freshmen that Breathitt's got 3 or 4 of them freshmen that's pretty good athletes.
The 0-1 from Napier, fouled back to the screen for strike 2, and it's quickly an 0-2 count.
Scores 2-0, Breathitt County leading early.
Yeah, 2 runs on 2 hits in the first inning for the Lady Cats. Did strand a couple of runners as well. As the 0-2 pitch to Nice here. Taking low for ball 1. Here's the 1-2. Swing and a miss for strike 3, and 1 up, 1 down for Breathitt County here in the bottom of the second.
Number 11, Bella Napier, she is a sophomore. For Coach David back in his first year.
First pitch, across for a strike. So you got Napier pitching to Napier. Here's the 0-1. Fouled back for strike two, and it's quickly an 0-2 count. Top of the lineup in the on-deck circle for Breathitt County as Tinley Hayes will be up next. Reached on an error back in the first. Scored a run, one of two for the Lady Cats in that first inning. Napier trying to get it out here as
Popped up.
it's going to be lifted in center field. Jackson City cannot come up with the catch as Bella Napier rounds first, heads to second, and is there with one out.
One out.
Hayes to the plate. Tinley Hayes, chance to pick up an RBI, extend the lead. She'll take the first pitch upstairs for ball one. One ball, no strike. Again, Hayes reached on an error back in the first. Looking for a first hit, but either way, productive at bat if she can get it one way or the other as the 1-0. Swing and a miss for strike one. And productive at bat would be at the very least move the runner from second to third.
This Breathitt County team has two seniors on this team. Addie Sayers, sorry, three seniors. Addie Sayers, Chloe Hayes, and Mahela Bowling. Three seniors on this Breathitt County team.
1-1 pitch was in the dirt for ball two. 2 balls and a strike. Here's the 2-1. Fouled back. Count even at 2-2. Napier's done a pretty good job keeping the Breathitt County batters, off balance
Yes.
a little bit, especially with a couple of strikes. She doesn't keep it in the zone. Kind of goes a little high, trying to get somebody to chase a pitch that normally they wouldn't go after. Here's the break-even pitch. Outside, ball 3. Count goes full.
Breathitt County has a runner in scoring position.
She's pretty fast, too. If they get the ball in the outfield, she's probably coming home.
Payoff pitch, swing and a miss, strike 3, out number 2. So Bowling to the plate for the Lady Cats. Breathitt County stranded a couple of runners in the first, a runner out in scoring position at second here in the second inning for Breathitt County. Lady Tigers trying to force them to strand that runner as well as first pitch from Napier to Bowling will be lifted into right field. Yeah, it's a single all the way. Napier will score from second. Bowling an RBI single for Breathitt County.
Makes the score 3-0. Breathitt County leading Jackson City in 55th District. Softball action.
And with 2 outs back at the plate. Swing and a miss on the first pitch. They throw down to first. Bowling gets back to the bag in plenty of time. Napier winds the 0-1. Ground ball, hot shot to third. Woods Fields throws to first in time for out number 3. So Breathitt County will strand a runner. They do plate a run. They lead it 3-0 going to the top half of the third inning. Due up for the Lady Tigers, 8-9-1. That is Hayes, Clemens, and Ritchie. 8-9-1. We will be back in 1 minute. Back in 1. This is WJSN Sports.
Dairy Queen on Highway 15 in Campton is a proud supporter of youth sports. They want you to know they have the best drive-through service with friendly faces and quick drive-through times. You can come get breakfast, lunch, or dinner and finish off with one of our sweet treats. We have many to choose from. Come dine in or carry out at Dairy Queen in Campton or give us a call at 606-668-6363.
Hi, everybody. This is John Bunn. I want you all to know that the Opportunity Store next to the post office and Jackson on Highway 15 has never had so many neat things to buy for low prices. A lot of them are new. The selection's never been greater. Clothes, shoes, whatnots, dishes, furniture. I mean, all types of things I can't begin to tell you. The hours are Monday through Friday, 9 to 5, Saturday, 9 to 4. That's the Opportunity Store next to the post office. I promise you, stop in. You'll say John was right. Thank you for listening. Don't forget, God is good all the time.
So far, 3 runs on 3 hits for the Lady Cats. 2 errors by Jackson City. Lady Tigers have stranded a runner, and Breathitt County has stranded a runner as well, as it's 3-0. Breathitt County is due up for Jackson City, 8-9-1, Hayes, Clemens, and Ritchie.
Score is 3-0. Jackson City, their next game will be this Thursday, Morgan County away. In Breathitt County, their next game looks like will be Pike Central away this Friday.
And the next broadcast after tonight will be Thursday. Jackson City baseball once again.
In Lee County at Jackson City.
Should be a good
6
one.
o'clock, yes.
These 2 teams meet again next Monday.
The 6th, right?
Yep.
Class A.
Hmm?
These
2 teams, yes. Breathitt and Jackson City in softball action meet on the 6th. That's next Monday over at Kiwanis Park, Wolf Field. We'll have that one probably radio only here on 97.3 WJSN.
When is the Class A? Was it 2 weeks away? We couldn't be next week.
Some regions are playing it now. However, I have not seen a schedule for the 14th region yet. We've mentioned that in the previous broadcast. And, sometimes that can be one of the hardest schedules to get up with, especially baseball, softball.
Yes.
As the first pitch to Hayes here, taken for ball 1.
As soon as they draw and basketball hits out, about the second they draw, baseball and softball hits a month later, 5 or 6.
1-0 in the dirt, ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes to Hayes, leading off the top of the 3rd for Jackson City.
Pitchers have been real lucky to have a pass ball, but it's when nobody's on base.
Yep.
They've both been very fortunate.
Here's the 2-0 pitch.
Sydney Hayes, number 16, a sophomore.
Taken for ball 3. 3-0 count. John, we've talked about this in the past. 3-0 counts 30 years ago where you better not swing. Now it's, again, best pitch you're probably going to see in the at-bat as a swing and a miss on the 3-0 for strike 1. Just a change in philosophy.
Yes.
Here's the 3-1 pitch. Swing and a miss for strike 2. Count goes full.
Scores 3-0. I sent you the LA schedule.
Got it.
John Couch.
Payoff pitch is taken low for ball 4. So leadoff walk issued to Hayes and Jackson City.
Your Breathitt County has scored 2 runs in the first and 1 run in the second to get their 3.
So 4-6 is the first of the All-A, and we've got Breathitt Jackson City. Softball is the first pitch to Clemens is fouled off for strike 1.
Jackson City with a runner at first base.
Here's a base hit in the right field, and I say that, Breathitt will field and throw to first. As first 2 batters aboard for Jackson City. Nobody out. Lady Tigers with something going. See if they can get on the board. Breathitt County leads it 3-0 at the moment here in the top half of the 3rd inning as leadoff batter for Lady Tigers at the plate. That's Ritchie. She'll single in the left. Breathitt County will get the ball in quickly, so it'll be bases loaded for Jackson City.
Threatening.
And nobody out. Cole at the plate. She struck out in the first, looking for her first hit, and that could produce a run for Jackson City.
Colway Jr.
Okay.
Score 3-0, but Jackson City threatening.
Might be a scheduling change next week, too, James. We'll
Okay, yeah.
try to get that as quickly as we can. It's the 0-1, swing and a miss for strike two, and it's quickly an 0-2 count at the plate for Cole. And once we can confirm the schedule change, we'll pass that along. Here's the 0-2. Fouled off. Still no 0-2 count. Nobody out. Bases loaded, top of the third. Lady Tigers at the plate, 0-2 count to Cole. Here's the pitch. Taken for strike three. Thought that might have been a little high, but they say strike three. That's the first out here in the third for the Lady Tigers.
That's a big out for Breathitt County.
Huge out. Now they can potentially turn two if they get a ground ball in the infield. Here's first pitch to Napier for the Lady Tigers, taken low for ball one.
One ball, no strikes, one out.
And the 1-0 going to be fouled back for strike one, count even at a ball and a strike. Bowling trying to pitch out of the jam. It was bases loaded, nobody out. Here in the top of the third, she got a strikeout. 1-1 count at the plate here. One out. As she'll wind, deliver, and swing and a miss for strike two, and it's 1 ball, 2 strikes. And we've talked about through the years the production, how important it is to get production from the bottom of the lineup. Lady Tigers got the 8-9 batters on here, and now a swing and a miss on a 1-2 count for strike three, and it's the second out here in the third.
Just like that.
Yeah, 8-9 got on, leadoff batter got on, and that loaded the bases, and then a couple of outs here in a row for Jackson City as to the plate is Combs trying to get the Lady Tigers on the board. 3-0 Breathitt County in the top of the third as Bowling readies and delivers. There's a ground ball right back at Bowling. She'll field, throw to first as first baseman will bobble it, and 2 runs will score. Breathitt County again. Throwing error, and Lady Tigers tied up.
2-2.
That was an unsure run in the bases.
Jackson City capitalized, and we, Coach Barnett, going to talk to his pitcher. Score is 2-2. We got a meeting at the mound.
So tonight is the game on the 6th, no game?
The game on the 6th is they're considering the first round. So it's the district decider and first round.
Gotcha. All right, let's see.
Dual, what is that? Dual, not consequences, but purpose.
Dual purpose.
So, new ball game.
Tied at 3 here at the banks of Pambo Lake.
Here's a slow roller to second as Pelfrey will field, throw to first. 4 out, number 3. And that'll do it for the top of the third. Jackson City ties it up. We're tied at 3 as we go to the bottom half of the third inning. 2 up for Breathitt County. It'll be 4-5-6. Pelfrey, Hayes, Bellamy back in 1. This is WJSN Sports.
Since 1962, Citizens Bank and Trust of Jackson has been proud to serve the community. They care about the people of Breathitt County and are the only locally owned bank in the community. With 2 branches in Jackson and 1 in Beattyville, they're never too far away when you need them. And with the latest innovations in banking, keeping track of your finances has never been easier. Helping to grow Breathitt County as leaders for over 60 years. That's Citizens Bank and Trust, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Jim Baker Auto Parts is located behind Goodyear and BP on Highway 15 South in Jackson. There's parking for all vehicles, including 4-wheelers. They carry paint and the store is packed with parts. Also, if a part needs to be ordered, they can do that as well. Jim and Eugene Baker offer great service and are proud to support all local athletes. Come check out Jim Baker Auto Parts and their house of knowledge.
Go to the bottom of the third. We're tied at 3. Due up for Breathitt County. 4, 5, 6 in the lineup. Pelfrey, Hayes, and Bellamy. As we get the graphic updated very quickly here. Lady Tigers a 3 spot in the top of the third to tie this game up. So far, 3 runs, 2 hits, 2 errors, 2 stranded for Jackson City. 3 runs, 3 hits, 2 errors, 3 stranded for Breathitt County. As Pelfrey will lead off here in the third for Lady Cats. She walked back in the first.
Pelfrey hitting .571.
She digs in. First pitch from Napier going to be lifted foul. Third base side. It will go out of play for strike 1.
They would just clumb that fence and caught that thing.
Tried to climb a fence one time up at Knott County after a foul ball and
How'd that go for you?
gassed myself.
Yes.
As the 0-1 here, fouled back out of play for strike 2. Of course, that was before they started putting the fence,
Yeah.
safeguard, whatever you want to call it, across the top of the fence. As the 0-2 to Pelfrey. We'll lift this into left field as Lady Tigers come on, cannot make the catch. Pelfrey will not stop at first. She rounds first, heads to second, and stays right there. Lead off batter aboard for Breathitt County.
Pelfrey on. We're tied at 3. Jackson City taking on Breathitt County, 55th District softball action.
Here's Chloe Hayes. First pitch, swing and a miss for strike 1.
Hayes hitting .286.
Struck out in her first at bat, looking for a hit here, and takes the 0-1 for strike 2.
Hayes is senior, 4 runs, 6 hits, and 6 RBIs. 3 stolen bases on the season.
The 0-2 upstairs, ball 1. There's a 1-2 count. Low for ball 2. Count even at 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Nobody out. Pelfrey out at second for Breathitt County. Lady Cats trying to retake the lead here. Jackson City tied it up in the top half of the third. That's the break-even pitch in the dirt. Ball 3. Count full.
A beautiful evening for high school softball.
Payoff pitch. Taken for strike 3. First out here in the bottom of the third for Breathitt County. As that will bring Bellamy to the plate. Runner still out at second for Lady Cats. Napier winds, delivers, upstairs, ball 1.
Ella Bellamy hitting .190. 5 runs, 4 hits, 4 RBIs. And a stolen base on the season. Just a sophomore.
Here's the 1-0. Upstairs, ball 2. So a hitter's count here for Bellamy. 2-0 pitch. Upstairs, ball 3 gets by the catcher and allows the runner to go to third on the wild pitch.
Yep, after he reaches safely.
So 3-0 count to Bellamy at the plate.
We have one out.
Here's the pitch. Blowing in. Ball 4. So 1 out walk. Put runners at the corners.
With 1 out, so Lady Cats has a runner in scoring position.
We can assume it. Miss Bellamy's going to head out to second.
Yes, she has plenty of speed.
As Richie swapping out something, catcher's gear. She gets back and ready to go. Barnett at the plate for Breathitt County. Runners at the corners. 1 out. 3-3 the score here in the bottom of the third as Napier Wines delivers. First pitch upstairs taking ball 1 as Bellamy does go to second on the first pitch.
Good call by John Couch. Now,
We're starting to catch on with you guys.
Breathitt County has runners at second and third in scoring position.
1-0 popped up, first base side, making the catch, and the play is Cole for Jackson City, and it's out number 2.
Good catch by Cole.
I lost it in the sun.
Easily done.
His first pitch to Nice is taken for ball 1.
Nice, a freshman. On the season, she's hitting 429.
There's a 1-0. Lifted in the right field as Clemens will make the catch for out number 3. Breathitt County will strand a couple of runners in scoring position. Jackson City holds them there, keeps them at bay, and it's 3-3 going to the top of the 4th, due up for Jackson City. 6, 7, 8, Turner, Woods, and Hayes will be back in 1 minute. Back in 1. This is WJSN Sports.
Dairy Queen on Highway 15 in Campton is a proud supporter of youth sports. They want you to know they have the best drive-through service with friendly faces and quick drive-through times. You can come get breakfast, lunch, or dinner and finish off with one of our sweet treats. We have many to choose from. Come dine in or carry out at Dairy Queen in Campton or give us a call at 606-668-6363.
Hi, everybody. This is John Bunn. I want you all to know that the Opportunity Store next to the post office in Jackson on Highway 15 has never had so many neat things to buy for low prices. A lot of them are new. The selection's never been greater. Clothes, shoes, whatnots, dishes, furniture. I mean, all types of things I can't begin to tell you. The hours are Monday through Friday, 9 to 5, Saturday, 9 to 4. That's the Opportunity Store next to the post office. I promise you, stop in. You'll say John was right. Thank you for listening. Don't forget, God is good all the time.
Jackson City will have 6, 7, 8 to the plate. Turner, Woods, and Hayes. Lady Tigers so far 3 runs, 2 hits, 2 errors, 2 stranded. Breathitt County so far 3 runs, 4 hits, 2 errors, 5 stranded. Breathitt County's had a lot of opportunities to extend their lead. Jackson City, when they had the bases loaded, nobody out. Next 2 batters got out, but then was able to take advantage of a couple of errors by Breathitt County. Cleared the bases, tied the game, and here we are on the top of the 4th, knotted at 3. Bowling still pitching for Breathitt County. 55 pitches so far, 37 strikes. At least that's what I've got her as. Of course, in fast pitch, softball, they don't really worry about pitch counts or anything like that. That's more on the baseball side.
Yeah.
So a high school softball pitcher can pitch just about every night, can't they? I mean, just about.
Every game, whether you're playing 2 or 3 in a day. Yeah, just a matter of.
You can handle it.
Yep.
If a pitcher's arm can take it.
Well, that Pennington girl, she didn't she?
She
Didn't
did.
hardly miss. She pitched just about all the time.
I still contend that it's still not good on the arm to throw a ton like that, but it don't seem to hurt it as much as it does on the baseball side. As the first pitch to Turner, and this at bat is a swing and a miss for strike one here in the top of the fourth.
Carrigan Turner, number 44, she is a senior.
Here's the 0-1. It'll be chopped off the plate. He's going to say foul. Okay, I guess they're saying
Foul.
a hitter.
Well, a hitter.
Like off the bat, hit the bat,
Yeah,
and then
okay.
her. So it's not that it hit her, she gets her base.
Yes,
It hit her
yes.
foul ball. The 0-2 going to be grounded to first as Barnett picks it up, steps on the bag for out number one.
1 up, 1 down for Jackson City.
As Woods to the plate for the Lady Tigers. First pitch swinging, fouls it off third base side for strike one.
We're tied at 3. Big 55th district matchup. We do want to thank everybody for tuning in to WJSN 97.3 and watching us on YouTube. Go to YouTube, type in WJSN 97.3.
Here's the 0-1. Upstairs, ball one. 1 ball, 1 strike. A perfect day weather-wise for softball. 79 degrees,
Yes.
sunny, not too hot. Winds blowed some, but not too bad.
Just right.
The 0-1 from Bowling to Turner. It's going to be 1-1 from Bowling to Turner, taken for ball 2, 2 balls and a strike. Bowling readies the 2-1. Skips in the dirt, ball 3. 3-1 count at the plate with 1 out, base is empty. Tied at 3 here in the top of the fourth. Three one pitch. I've got that as ball 4. It is. So 1 out walk issued to Woods. They'll bring Hayes to the plate. She walked back into third, part of a 3-run inning for Jackson City. Scored 1 of the runs.
Cindy Hayes, number 16, she's a sophomore.
First pitch, fouls it off, first base side, strike 1.
1 out here. Jackson City with the runner at first base.
The 0-1 is taken for called strike 2. And the 0-2 pitch, swing and a miss for strike 3, and it's out number 2 here in the fourth for the Lady Tigers. And to the plate is Clemens, the right fielder. He made a nice play on to get Jackson City out of the inning in the bottom of the third. Here's a ground ball to short. Breathitt County Fields. They throw to second on the fielder's choice for out number 3. And with that, we go to the bottom half of inning number 4. Breathitt County with 9-1-2 to the plate. Napier, Hayes, and Bowling back in 1 minute. Back in 1. This is WJSN Sports.
Since 1962, Citizens Bank and Trust of Jackson has been proud to serve the community. They care about the people of Breathitt County and are the only locally owned bank in the community. With 2 branches in Jackson and 1 in Beattyville, they're never too far away when you need them. And with the latest innovations in banking, keeping track of your finances has never been easier. Helping to grow Breathitt County as leaders for over 60 years. That's Citizens Bank and Trust, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Jim Baker Auto Parts is located behind Goodyear and BP on Highway 15 South in Jackson. There's parking for all vehicles, including 4-wheelers. They carry paint and the store is packed with parts. Also, if a part needs to be ordered, they can do that as well. Jim and Eugene Baker offer great service and are proud to support all local athletes. Come check out Jim Baker Auto Parts and their House of Knowledge.
Coming up here in the bottom of the fourth for Breathitt County, 9-1-2. Napier, Hayes, and Bowling. For Hayes, that's Tinley Hayes. As 3 runs, 2 hits, 2 errors, 3 stranded for Jackson City. 3 runs, 4 hits, 2 errors, 5 stranded for Breathitt County. Tied at 3 is first pitch to Napier, taken upstairs for ball 1. Napier reached on an error back in the second inning. Came around to score a run. The only run in that inning for Breathitt County. It was their 3rd run. Gave them at the time a 3-0 lead. Lady Tigers tied it up in the top of the 3rd inning as the 1-0 taken for ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes.
Napier hitting .250. 4 runs and 3 hits and 3 RBIs on the season. We're tied at 3.
2-0 pitch up and in. Ball 3. 3 balls, no strikes.
John Couch and I will be covering the Lee County Jackson City baseball game on Thursday.
Big swing and a miss on a 3-0 pitch here. Again, I expect that to be a good game. Thursday evening over at Douthit Park.
And James is going to take us
Something to sit on.
something to sit on. Man,
Get you a couple of stools there.
I didn't feel it so much last night, but today at school, walking around between the kids and stuff.
3-1 was taken, or fouled off for strike 2. Count goes full. Payoff pitch here. Grounded foul. Count still full at 3-2.
Right at coach back.
They aim at these coaches, I believe.
They do.
The third base coach.
Are you saying players like to take chances to be able to get back at coaches?
Just saying.
He said the ball don't lie, he says.
Full count to Napier leading off the bottom of the 4th for Breathitt County as here comes the payoff pitch. It's taken for ball 4, and Breathitt County with the leadoff batter aboard. And they roll it to the top of the lineup.
Let's see if she runs those bases aggressively. She plays basketball defensively.
Tinley Hayes to the plate for Breathitt County.
Tinley on the season hitting .450.
Takes the first pitch upstairs for ball 1.
On the season, she has drawn 7 walks.
Here's the 1-0. Takes low for ball 2.
I don't think I'd ever give her much to hit. Leadoff batter, and she can hit that thing. I would throw her junk all the time. Wouldn't.
Yeah, mix it up.
Yeah, I wouldn't dare let her hit that ball very
2-0
much.
pitch, a swing and a miss for strike 1. And Napier going to go to second. He threw to first. Napier took off and then stopped to look back and went on.
Some miscommunication.
Well, there was nobody backing them up. It'd probably be best
Yeah.
they didn't throw it.
Right.
You want to call that a delayed steal? As the 2-1 fouled back for strike 2. Count even at 2 balls, 2 strikes.
No outs. Bottom of the 4th.
Here comes the break-even pitch from Napier. Lifted foul, left field side, will land safely. Talking about pitches for Bowling a little bit ago. Napier for Jackson City's thrown 70 pitches, 42 for strikes, 28 out of the zone. So not quite a 2-to-1 strike-to-ball ratio, but not real far from it.
Not real far at all.
Here's the break-even pitch here. Ground ball to third. They'll field throw to first. in time for out number 1, but the runner goes from second to third, so Napier be at third with 1 out.
So Breathitt County has a runner in scoring position.
And bowling to the plate. Chance to help out her own cause, and a big cut here and a miss for strike 1. Hit one off the scoreboard against Wolf County. Did bowling. And a big win for the Lady Cats, 13-7 that night. 0-1 pitch here, low, taken for ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Bowling on the year hitting .440, 6 runs, 11 hits, 9 RBIs, 7 doubles.
Here's the 1-1 pitch.
She's
Upstairs, ball 2.
She's one that does a lot of position. She'll play short or pitch or catch.
Yeah, she's played quite a few positions through the years.
I thought she's a really solid shortstop her sophomore year.
Here's the 2-1. It'll be popped up in the infield behind second, but they
drop.
lost it in the sun. And Breathitt County will play the run.
So they regained the lead.
4-3.
4-3.
That's about 4 of them. Get this out of your way. That's about 4 of them that was close to catchable.
Yes.
It's hard to give anybody an error when the sun comes into play like that.
Oh, man.
Back at the plate for Breathitt County. Takes the first pitch for ball 1. Bowling takes off for second on the first pitch.
Ravenback hitting .304. 7 runs, 7 hits, 8 RBIs.
Here's the 1-0. Lifted in the right center field. Jackson City going over, making the catch is Combs, the center fielder. As
Throw it.
Bowling will tag up and go to third.
And in this softball, you can't hardly celebrate catching the ball, can you? You got to get that.
No, you got to get rid of it.
Field. These girls, because they don't just have to take 1 base; they can take 2 if they want, right?
Yes.
I mean, they can just keep right on running on you. Man, you get down in a hurry.
As Pelfrey at the plate, takes the first pitch here for a called strike.
Pelfrey hitting a whopping .571.
I've got her for a walk and a double.
So 6 out of 10 times she's going to get a hit. That's
Here's a line drive in the left
Right
field.
on
RBI
cue.
single that will get past the left fielder.
And she's hurt.
Took a bad hop on her, and Pelfrey will go to second.
Jammed her
Stay
finger,
there.
looks like. And that hurts.
and they've probably got just enough to play.
Yeah, probably jammed that finger. Knowing basketball, that sure hurts.
Yeah, man. It feels real good the next day. Black, and I've had to tell them to take ice cream sticks and
Yep.
put them on
Tape them together.
Tape them together.
That's the only thing a doctor can do. Go to the doctor, pay a big ER bill
Yeah,
for the same thing.
yeah. I've had to grab the ice cream sticks and tape them time and time again.
They're checking on Mullins there in left field. Hopefully she's okay. Breathitt County did extend their lead to 5-3.
Just took a bad bounce.
Oh, yeah. And it'll do that. It's the one thing about natural surfaces. Even the best of surfaces will give you a bad hop every now and then.
Yes.
And I've contended that for teams and sports that can benefit from artificial turf in eastern Kentucky, to me, the most benefit comes for baseball and softball.
It makes a lot of sense, yeah, even turf.
Soccer and football, you know, yeah, I can see advantages and disadvantages, but baseball and softball, to me, it really advantageous. You save a lot of games early in the year. You get good, consistent hops. Now, it's going to play quicker, but I'm not saying they should go for turf here. Just, you know.
Observation.
Observation, yeah.
Yeah.
As at the plate is Chloe Hayes. She'll foul off the first pitch for strike one.
Scores 5-3. Breathitt County, 2-run lead here.
Hayes, an opportunity to drive in another run and extend the lead.
Hayes hitting .450. Sorry, Chloe hitting .286.
I think some dust got in Richie's eyes behind the plate. Seems to be okay now as Hayes digs back in, awaits the 0-1 from Napier. Fouls it back to the screen for strike two.
Breathitt County has a runner in Pelfrey in scoring position.
Here's the 0-2. Upstairs, ball one. So 1 ball, 2 strikes. 2 outs, 1 on. Runner at second for Breathitt County. They've played a couple of runs here in the fourth to take a 5-3 lead. The 1-2 pitch here in the dirt, stopped by blocked by the catcher. Keeps the runner out at second.
Richie and Napier both have done a good job. There have been very few pass balls between the two.
Very good job.
Yes. Both of them young.
So even count here at 2-2 as the break-even pitch coming, popped up. Could be playable behind the plate. Richie will make the catch for out number 3. Breathitt County plates a couple of runs, though. They lead at 5-3 going to the top of the 5th. Jackson City will have the top of the lineup to the plate. That's 1, 2, 3. Richie, Cole, and Napier. We will take a 1-minute break. Be back in 1 minute. This is WJSN Sports.
Dairy Queen on Highway 15 in Campton is a proud supporter of youth sports. They want you to know they have the best drive-through service with friendly faces and quick drive-through times. You can come get breakfast, lunch, or dinner and finish off with one of our sweet treats. We have many to choose from. Come dine in or carry out at Dairy Queen in Campton or give us a call at 606-668-6363.
Hi, everybody. This is John Bunn. I want you all to know that the Opportunity Store next to the post office in Jackson on Highway 15 has never had so many neat things to buy for low prices. A lot of them are new. The selection's never been greater. Clothes, shoes, whatnots, dishes, furniture. I mean, all types of things I can't begin to tell you. The hours are Monday through Friday, 9 to 5, Saturday, 9 to 4. That's the Opportunity Store next to the post office. I promise you, stop in. You'll say John was right. Thank you for listening. Don't forget, God is good.
Yeah, Breathitt County, a couple of runs on 2 hits, 1 error, 1 stranded there in the top of the, it's going to be bottom of the 4th, and due up for the Tigers here in the top of the 5th. Top of the lineup, 1, 2, 3, Richie, Cole, and Napier. 3 runs, 2 hits, 3 errors, 3 stranded. For the Lady Tigers, 5 runs, 6 hits, 2 errors, 6 stranded. For the Lady Cats, it's Breathitt County looking to go 2-0 in district play. Again, got the win over Wolf County last week.
Trying to rebound from that loss last night to a good Estill County team.
Very good. Estill always one of the top teams in the 14th region when it comes to fast pitch softball. Don't anticipate anything any different this year.
No.
As Richie digs in, first pitch, a 1 hopper to short. Breathitt County cannot get the throw. It's a hit all the way. Throw was in the dirt, but Richie had to throw beat. She got to first before the ball got to the first baseman, so would have been safe even on a clean catch. So it's a hit in my opinion. And first batter aboard for Jackson City. Cole at the plate, 0 for 2 so far. Swing and a miss on the first pitch for strike 1.
Scores 5-3.
And for Richie, that was her second hit of the night. Singles and back-to-back at-bats.
Richie having a big night.
Here's the 0-1 from Bowling. It'll be popped up, foul, third base side, but out of play. So it's strike two.
Oh, yeah, laughing and having a big time. That's good to hear.
Oh, 0-2 pitch taken for strike three. One out here in the top of the fifth for Jackson City. Runners still over at first. That's Richie, who had the leadoff single, infield single, a little bit ago. Napier, the pitcher for the Lady Tigers at the plate, 0 for 2, looking for her first hit. And the first pitch from Bowling in this at bat's a swing and a miss for strike one.
And Napier, the junior, Napier. Top of the fifth.
Here's the 0-1. Upstairs, ball one. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Pittsburgh Pirates 4, Cincinnati Reds 0.
It's got to be like the first inning.
Top of the second. Close.
Here's the 1-1.
6:40 start.
Taken for ball 2. 2 balls in the strike. Pittsburgh improved this year. Cincinnati improved this year.
I think Pittsburgh's 1-3 and Reds 3-1.
Here's the 2-1 pitch. Fouled off. Out of play. First base side. Count even at 2-2.
Been a very, very good competitive 55th District softball game.
Break-even pitch, a swing and a miss for strike 3, and that's out number 2 here in the fifth for the Lady Tigers. And that will bring Combs, the center fielder, to the plate for Jackson City. Struck out in the second, reached on an error in the third.
Combs, a junior.
Hard hit, but right back at Bowling, the pitcher, and she'll go at the first in time for out number 3 as we go to the bottom half of inning number 5. Breathitt County leads at 5-3. Due up for the Lady Cats, 6, 7, 8. Bellamy, Barnett, and Neese. We'll be back in 1 minute. Back in 1. This is WJSN Sports.
Since 1962, Citizens Bank and Trust of Jackson has been proud to serve the community. They care about the people of Breathitt County and are the only locally owned bank in the community. With 2 branches in Jackson and 1 in Beattyville, they're never too far away when you need them. And with the latest innovations in banking, keeping track of your finances has never been easier. Helping to grow Breathitt County as leaders for over 60 years. That's Citizens Bank and Trust, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Jim Baker Auto Parts is located behind Goodyear and BP on Highway 15 South in Jackson. There's parking for all vehicles, including 4-wheelers. They carry paint and the store is packed with parts. Also, if a part needs to be ordered, they can do that as well. Jim and Eugene Baker offer great service and are proud to support all local athletes. Come check out Jim Baker Auto Parts and their House of Knowledge.
We go to the bottom of inning number 5. Breathitt County leading Jackson City 5-3. Due up for the Lady Cats 6, 7, 8. That's Bellamy, Barnett, and Neese. As Breathitt County played it a couple of runs in the bottom of the 4th to retake the lead at 5-3. They led it early 3-0. Lady Tigers tied it up in the 3rd at 3. Breathitt County a couple of runs in the 4th to go ahead 5-3, and that's where we are right here as we're in the bottom half of the 5th inning. Bellamy 1 for 1, singled in the 1st, walked in the 3rd, has a couple of runs batted in. Looking to get something started for the Lady Cats here in the 5th. Takes the first pitch for ball 1.
5-3 lead for Breathitt County. Sun's starting to go down.
Yeah, the girls on this first to second base line are like that.
Another hit for Bellamy in the left field. It gets by the left fielder as Bellamy Heads to second, doesn't stop there. She'll be at third on a
Send her home.
single and a two-base error
probably
by
should've
the Lady
sent her.
Tigers.
Yeah, he should
She
have been
could-
motioning,
yeah, she
get
could-
here in a hurry and go on.
Yeah, she could have made it home.
Yeah, because she jogged from second to third.
Bellamy on.
So Breathitt County a chance to add to their lead as first pitch to Barnett is upstairs, taken for ball one. Nobody out in the bottom of the fifth as 1-0 pitch fouled off for strike one. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Scores 5-2-3.
1-1 pitch going to be lifted in the right field. It'll fall for a single,
Bellamy's in.
and it's 6-3 Breathitt County. So Barnett picks up the RBI. Knees to the plate. Fouls off the first pitch for strike one.
No balls, 1 strike, no outs.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Hard hit line drive in the right field. I think Clemens had the thought of throwing it to first. Bobbled it initially and then gets the ball in quickly to second.
Breathitt County now a runner in scoring position.
That ball was hit solid beneath.
Oh, yes, it
Care
was.
about the sound of it.
Nobody out. Napier,
Another
first
hard
pitch
run.
swinging, another ground ball single into left field. Breathitt County
Go
going to
break
send
her
the
home.
runner from second. Barnett will score 7-3 Breathitt County. And Lady
They're just
Tigers
tossing
throwing
the
it
ball. They're in
away.
the infield, and they're just running the bases.
Breathitt County keeps advancing, yep.
Kick the ball.
So Breathitt County has 2 runners in scoring position. And leads 7-3.
Coach Clemens going to come out and talk to his infield.
Try to calm his pitcher down.
Still nobody out here in the bottom of the fifth. As Breathitt County 2 runs in the fourth and now 2 runs here in the fifth to extend their lead to 7-5. Or excuse me, 7-3. 7 runs on 10 hits so far for the Lady Cats. Committed a couple errors, stranded 6. I've got Jackson City 3 runs, 3 hits, 5 errors, and 4 stranded. That's just what I have. Not official. As Breathitt County goes to the top of the lineup with Tinley Hayes at the plate. 0 for 3. Did reach on an error in the first, scored a run, stole a base.
When she gets on base, good things happen.
Swinging at the first pitch here, fouls it back to the screen for strike one.
7-3, Breathitt County now.
A 1 count at the plate to Tinley Hayes as Napier winds and delivers. Fouled off, back to the screen once again, strike 2. Here comes the 0-2 delivery. Fouled off. Hayes keeps it back going as it hits the netting right above the fencing of the backstop. They have the fence on the bottom part, the netting on the top part. Try to keep
Yes.
so many foul balls from hitting the lake back here. As Napier readies, delivers the 0-2. This one's in the dirt, taken for ball 3 as Ritchie did a good job keeping it in front of her. Bases or runners will stay where they were. Second and third for Breathitt County. 1-2 count to Hayes at the plate. Still nobody out here in the bottom of the 5th. 1-2 pitch. Upstairs, ball 2. Count goes even.
4-run lead for Breathitt County.
Comes the break-even pitch. Hayes going to pop it up in the infield as Hayes for Jackson City will come over and make the catch for out number 1.
Good catch by Hayes.
Gonna bring Bowling to the plate with 1 out and 2 on.
The pitcher.
2 for 3, couple of singles to right field on both of them. Lined out the second and the first. Knocked in a couple of runs, scored 1 herself, stole a base. Takes the first pitch here for ball 1.
Hitting about 440. Lady Cats has runners in scoring position.
1-0 taken for strike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Napier readies and delivers the 1-1. Upstairs, ball 2. Ritchie able to catch it. Now they got the runner in a rundown as able to get back safely to third.
Under the tag.
Thought they were going to get a rundown and get it out there. The 1-1 pitch was taken for ball 2.
Lights are on here at the Breathitt County Softball Complex.
2-1 pitch in the dirt, ball 3. So hitters count here for Bowling and Breathitt County. It's 7-3 Lady Cats lead. They got a couple of runners in scoring position with 1 out here in the 5th. Here's the 3-1 pitch. We popped up. Shallow left field, deep shortstop as Turner unable to make the catch. And
run will score for Breathitt
Run will
County.
score, yeah. And Bowling heads up base running, goes to second.
8-3 now. Runners at second and third.
Time called. Are we getting a pitching change? Potentially. Not
Umpires
sure.
having a meeting.
Might be just an official timeout here. Breathitt County still going to have 2 runners in scoring position. They've plated 3 runs here in the 5th, leading at 8-3 now. 1 out. Yeah, just an official timeout for the catcher to kind of. Not sure what it was about. Equipment stuff, I believe.
Equipment malfunction. 3 balls, 1 strike, 1 out.
2-1 for Breathitt County. So hitters count here as we get back to action. Napier winds, delivers the 3-1. Upstairs, ball 4. Pitch went back to the backstop, but Ritchie does a good job of.
Ritchie has done a good job tonight.
I said that was. I said ball 4. It's ball 1. I'm sorry. I apologize. I had it right on my computer. I didn't have it right on the graphic. Sorry. Fouled off. Back to the screen for strike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. I keep the stats on this computer for those not the.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that computer was correct. Just didn't have the graphic the way it should be. Is the 1-1 pitch. Here's a slow roller to first. Colefield steps on the bag, gets out number 2. Breathitt County plates another run as a run scores. And bowling goes to third.
Yeah, runner advances. Score 9-2-3. Breathitt County with the lead.
Pelfrey at the plate, trying to help Breathitt County keep this inning going. As the first pitch going to be fouled off out of play, left field side for strike 1.
Right next to the spectators.
Made them get up and move a little bit. You got
Yeah.
the blood flowing.
Yeah. Here's the 0-1. Lifted into center field. And settling under, making a catch is Combs for Jackson City. For out, number 3. Breathitt County plates 4. They strand a runner. They lead at 9-3 as we go to the top half of the 6th inning. Due up for Jackson City will be 5, 6, 7. That's Mullins, Turner, and Woods. We will be back in 1 minute. Back in 1. This is WJSN Sports.
Dairy Queen on Highway 15 in Campton is a proud supporter of youth sports. They want you to know they have the best drive-through service with friendly faces and quick drive-through times. You can come get breakfast, lunch, or dinner and finish off with one of our sweet treats. We have many to choose from. Come dine in or carry out at Dairy Queen in Campton or give us a call at 606-668-6363.
Hi, everybody. This is John Budd. I want you all to know that the Opportunity Store next to the post office in Jackson on Highway 15 has never had so many neat things to buy for low prices. A lot of them are new. The selection's never been greater. Clothes, shoes, whatnots, dishes, furniture. I mean, all types of things I can't begin to tell you. The hours are Monday through Friday, 9 to 5, Saturday, 9 to 4. That's the Opportunity Store next to the post office. I promise you, stop in. You'll say John was right. Thank you for listening. Don't forget, God is good.
Breathitt County with a 9-3 lead over Jackson City as we go to the top half of these 6. Due up for the Lady Tigers, 5, 6, 7. That's Mullins, Turner, and Woods. Due up for Jackson City as Lady Tigers, 3 runs, 3 hits, 5 errors, 4 stranded. All 3 runs for Jackson City came in the top of the 3rd. Breathitt County, 9 runs, 11 hits, 2 errors, 7 stranded. They scored 2 in the 1st, 1 in the 2nd, 2 in the 4th, 4 in the 5th so far to give them their 9-3 lead over Jackson City.
Yeah, very competitive game here for the most part. You can see why Breathitt County is 6-1, but Jackson City has a lot of bright spots on this team. Now this crowd here on hand that at the Pamble Lake Breathitt County Softball Athletic Complex.
What does that do?
It's just a filter.
I like that.
When the sun was out, we had the filter on. Sun's going down behind the clouds. We turned the filter off, right?
Yes. You can see it going down there on the left-hand side of that screen.
Well, we'll put you on the YouTube channel there, see what so the people watching can see the sun setting. He's going to zoom in on it. All right.
Good playing there, Couch.
First pitch to Mullins is taken for ball 1. Here's the 1-0. Low for ball 2. Mullins in a hitter's count here. 2 balls, no strikes, leading off the top of the 6th for Jackson City. She's 0 for 2 tonight, a strikeout and a ground out in the 2nd and 3rd innings as bowling winds the 2-0 pitch here. Across for a called strike.
I wonder if she got the feeling in her finger back. Them things hurt for a while.
Here's the 2-1. Swing and a miss for strike 2. Not sure if the problem is not having the feeling or if it's The feeling is in the finger, yes. That's where the pain is. So 2-2 pitch here, swing and a miss for strike 3. That's one out here in the top of the 6th for Jackson City.
1 up, 1 down. Sun starting to go down.
Turner at the plate. She'll foul off the first pitch here for strike 1.
Beautiful baseball and softball complexes Breathitt County has been blessed with.
And behind us here, you can't see it, but you got the lake and the way
Yes.
the grass rolls down into and then they've worked on that road. When they get that all done, it'll look really nice.
Here's a ground ball to second. Pelfrey, a nice play to get to it. Glove side to her left. Fields and throws to first in time for out number 2.
Call her like a Hoover vacuum cleaner. She just right up in her glove and slung that thing. Like a
2 down.
And the first pitch to Woods is taken for ball 1. Woods, the third baseman. 0 for 1, a walk and a ground out so far tonight. 1-0 is swing and a miss for strike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. One pitch taken for strike 2. 1-2 count here. 2 outs, bases empty here in the top of the 6th for Jackson City. It's a 9-3 lead for Breathitt County as Bowling winds the 1-2. Fouled off right into the Jackson City dugout. They were starting to clap and cheer and chant a little bit. And
started to scream.
Everybody had to duck and run, right?
Yes. I felt the building jar just a little bit.
Oh, man. Here's the 1-2 count. In the dirt, ball 2. Count goes even.
2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs.
Bowling readies the break-even pitch. That one's across for a called strike. Strike 3 to end the 6th for Jackson City. We go to the bottom half of that 6th inning. Breathitt County with 5, 6, 7 to the plate. That's Chloe Hayes, Bellamy, and Barnett. We will be back in 1 minute. Back in 1. This is WJSN Sports.
Since 1962, Citizens Bank and Trust of Jackson has been proud to serve the community. They care about the people of Breathitt County and are the only locally owned bank in the community. With 2 branches in Jackson and 1 in Beattyville, they're never too far away when you need them. And with the latest innovations in banking, keeping track of your finances has never been easier. Helping to grow Breathitt County as leaders for over 60 years. That's Citizens Bank and Trust, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Jim Baker Auto Parts is located behind Goodyear and BP on Highway 15 South in Jackson. There's parking for all vehicles, including 4-wheelers. They carry paint and the store is packed with parts. Also, if a part needs to be ordered, they can do that as well. Jim and Eugene Baker offer great service and are proud to support all local athletes. Come check out Jim Baker Auto Parts and their House of Knowledge.
Nine three, Breathitt County leads Jackson City as we go to the bottom half of the 6th inning in high school fast pitch softball action. 55th district play between the 2 teams as Tinley Hayes, it's going to be Chloe Hayes leading off here to start the 6th, and she'll pop up the first pitch, and pitcher Napier will make the catch for Jackson City for out number 1.
Like that, when the ball's hit, you need at least 3 players reacting to that. They had the first baseman, pitcher, and catcher.
At the plate, Bellamy. 2 for 2, couple of singles, a walk.
Big night.
Knocked in a couple of runs, scored 1 herself. She singled in her last at bat, reached third after an error, 2-base error. As first 2 pitches out of the zone for balls 1 and 2. 2-0 count quickly to Bellamy.
Score's 9-3.
2-0 pitch, upstairs, ball 3. Bellamy with their speed, not one that, if you're Jackson City, you want to put on the bases.
Oh, got plenty of speed.
Here's the 3-0 pitch.
She's wanting
Taken
that
for
one.
ball 4. Wanted to go after it, yes.
Yeah.
So 1-out walk issued to Bellamy in Breathitt County. She'll be at first, and Barnett at the plate. She's 1 for 3, singled in her last at bat to right field. Knocked in a run and scored one herself. Napier winds, delivers. First pitch, line drive.
Just
Cole
touch
catches
first.
it at first.
Double.
Napier
Good
comes
Lord.
over and covers the bag. That's a double play. That's 3 outs. We'll go to the top of the 7th
How
inning.
about that now?
It is 9-3 in favor of Breathitt County. Get this scored real quick. Due up for Jackson City, 8-9-1. That is Hayes, Clemens, and Ritchie. We will be back in 1 minute, back in 1. This is WJSN Sports.
Dairy Queen on Highway 15 in Campton is a proud supporter of youth sports. They want you to know they have the best drive-through service with friendly faces and quick drive-through times. You can come get breakfast, lunch, or dinner and finish off with one of our sweet treats. We have many to choose from. Come dine in or carry out at Dairy Queen in Campton or give us a call at 606-668-6363.
Hi, everybody. This is John Bunn. I want you all to know that the Opportunity Store next to the post office in Jackson on Highway 15 has never had so many neat things to buy for low prices. A lot of them are new. The selection's never been greater. Clothes, shoes, whatnots, dishes, furniture. I mean, all types of things I can't begin to tell you. The hours are Monday through Friday, 9 to 5, Saturday, 9 to 4. That's the Opportunity Store next to the post office. I promise you, stop in. You'll say John was right. Thank you for listening. Don't forget, God is good all the time. Bye.
We go to the top of the 7th inning, 9-3. Breathitt County leads Jackson City in fast pitch softball action. 2 up for the Lady Tigers, 8-9-1. That's Hayes, Clemens, and Ritchie. As Coach Kelch pointed out during the break, Lady Tigers need 6 runs to keep it going.
You're learning me, Steve. You're learning me. Teaching me. You're teaching me.
Never too old to learn.
Oh, no, not at all. I agree with you. So Hayes digs in, 0 for 1, a walk and a strikeout. Run scored. Swings and misses at the first pitch here for strike 1.
Breathitt County scored 2 in the first, 1 in the second, 2 in the fourth, and 4 runs in the fifth for their 9 runs.
0-1, a swing and a miss for strike 2. No balls, 2 strikes. Quickly the count to Hayes, leading off the top of the 7th for Jackson City. Here's the 0-2. Taken for strike 3.
1 up, 1 down.
There's a strikeout on 3 pitches.
Baldwin said that doesn't make her a very bit mad.
You got Clemens to the plate now, 1 for 2, a single in the third, fielder's choice in the fourth, a run scored as well. First pitch, fouls it off for strike 1. Ritchie in the on-deck circle, 2 for 3 so far tonight with the run scored for Jackson City. As Clemens at the plate, down in the count 0-1, and the pitch here going to be popped up our direction.
If it had hit something, I was going to holler, oh.
I don't know what it hit. If it hit anything.
I think it went behind the building.
Okay, it could have.
I think it sure did too.
I was waiting for
The thump.
yeah,
Waiting for the thump.
the thump or it to come in on me, one of the two.
Yeah, I was going to scream like I got hit.
0-2 pitch. Popped up in the infield towards first. Barnett makes the catch for out number 2.
Her rattling back sister in the house.
Oh, not 2 of them at the same time.
2 of them.
Gee.
So Richie at the plate now for Jackson City. 2 for 3. Singles in the 3rd and 5th inning. Takes the first pitch here for ball 1. As Bowling winds and readies the 1-0. Across for strike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike.
That looked good coming out of her hand.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off. Strike 2. Lady Tigers down to their final strike here in the top of the 7th with 2 outs. Breathitt County a 9-3 lead over Jackson City at the moment. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Outside for ball 2. Count even 2-2. Couldn't tell from here. You just wait for the umpire.
I looked like it's the right height. It just couldn't tell if it's outside
Yeah,
or inside.
yeah, you can't see location on the plate. You just see the height there from our angle as the 2-2 taken for ball 3. Count full.
Big pitch here for Bowling.
Payoff pitch. Upstairs, ball 4.
Lady Tigers stay alive.
That'll bring Cole to the plate. She's 0 for 3, looking for her first hit. Does that say that? Yeah, it looks like it is still Cole. So I'd say Coach Clemens coming down the line. I thought maybe he was going to bring in a pinch hitter, but he did not.
I think I'd be running this girl. Because if he goes to second, they overthrow it, you got to stand it on third with 2 outs. I think it 1 out. Forget it.
Yeah, there's 2 outs.
But she'd be running on anything anyways.
First pitch is across for a called strike. Runner at first with 2 outs. 9-3, Breathitt County top of the 7th. As the 0-1 taken for strike 2, and it's quickly an 0-2 count to Cole at the plate. Bowling trying to finish this one off and go get Breathitt County to 2-0 in the district.
2-0 in the 55th district.
Swing and a miss for strike 3, and there it is. Breathitt County wins it. Final score 9-3 over Jackson City. So we'll score it real quick. Jackson City, 3 runs, all 3 runs in the top of the 3rd. They had 3 runs on 3 hits, 5 errors, 5 stranded for the Lady Tigers. For Breathitt County, 2 runs in the 1st, 1 in the 2nd, 2 in the 4th, 4 in the 5th. 9 runs on 11 hits, a couple of errors for Breathitt County, 7 runners stranded for the Lady Cats here this evening as Breathitt County goes 2-0 in district play. They win at 9-3 over Jackson City.
Jackson City falls to 0-4. Breathitt County improves to 7-1.
And our next broadcast will be Thursday night. Jackson City baseball action. It'll be the Tigers taking on the Bobcats of Lee County over at Douthit Park. James Turner, John Couch will have all the action on 97.3 WJSN. It'll be radio only that night. 6 o'clock start, James.
6 o'clock start.
As we invite everybody always to come out and support the kids. But if you can't make it, you can listen. And if you'd rather watch it from home, you can do that too. The YouTube channel, youtube.com, or however you access YouTube. Go to the search bar when you're there. Type in WJSN 97.3. Be the first result that comes up. It's the WJSN YouTube Live channel presented by Citizens Bank and Trust Company of Jackson. While you're there, please like the broadcast. Subscribe to the channel. We appreciate our sponsors. Thank you for tuning in tonight.
Thank you.
Once again, final score tonight, Breathitt County defeats Jackson City in fast pitch softball action 9-3. I want to thank everybody that's helped us with our broadcast so far this year. Rick Hensley, Cadence Neese, Becky Neese, Brandon Griffith, Morgan Terry running the board for us back at the station. Also, a special thank you to Kevin Davidson, John Bunn. On the camera tonight, John Couch. We appreciate it. Did a good job as he always does.
Great job.
For my colleague to my left, James Turner, I'm Stephen Neese. God is good
All the time.